10 o'clock on Sunday the 11th of December. It's still below freezing. There wasn't such a hoarfrost overnight, but ground is still frozen. It's little bits of white, but it wasn't a deep hoarfrost. Yeah, got down to about -2 overnight. So some of the soil and things are still on the top frozen. It's hard. What I wanted to show you actually was a lot of people, they will buy a poinsettia plant at Christmas. And this is an example of a poinsettia plant. And it has like red flowers and things coming off it. And then what happens is pretty soon after Christmas they die. And that's it, thrown out, and then somebody buys another one the next year. Well, this poinsettia plant is one that has been kept and has survived all year and is still growing and it's still got new buds coming on it. Now it hasn't got the red flowers and maybe it won't flower again at the appropriate time. But the fact is the poinsettia plant has been just kept alive and is growing, has been grown all year. So I just wanted to point that out, that it is possible to do that. You don't, most people's poinsettias will die. They buy it for Christmas time and then by about January, February they're dead. But you can keep them alive and you can keep them growing all year, and then they might flower again in the future time. Now this one hasn't flowered again, you can see, but it might do soon, never know. So we'll just see what happens.
Can't see what I'm doing.
It's 2:10 on Sunday afternoon. I've been just sweeping up the leaves for an hour and a half or so. Mainly in the sort of front area here. I just put a couple of towels in the car to stop the ice coming on the window, but a lot of leaves that were here. And then in the side garage area as well. There's a lot of leaves that accumulated. I swept them all up here. And the other thing I did was the verge all around the perimeter of the house. So I pushed a lot of leaves just under the hedge, just because it fertilizes the hedge, and the worms can eat it and things. But also just all the stuff that was down on the side of the verge here. You can see on other people's what it was like. I've sort of done all down here, and you can see along there. It's a nice sunny day, very pleasant afternoon actually, no wind, so you don't feel like it's biting cold or anything. It's above freezing. It's like 1 or 2 degrees, not much above freezing, but because there's no wind and there's sunshine, it's fine. You don't notice the cold when it's like that. I can see some people sweeping up their leaves down there. Somebody. So that's what I've been doing just here. So I've been just did it all along here and around there. And you can see the next bit up, which is the next property. It's still covered with leaves. So yeah. So anyway, that's a bit of exercise for this afternoon. And then just putting it all in the compost heap. So we're saving all the nutrients. So they're either going under the hedge or they go on the compost heap. So nothing goes to waste. All those nutrients and energy and everything gets returned. But I've kept the sort of delicate or frost prone plants in the garage, and it's amazing that they're still in full flower. So it's a few days before Christmas now, and what you can see is in here is the flowers are still going strong. So the geraniums, pink, chrysanthemums there are the white chrysanthemums or yellow chrysanthemums, or there's purple chrysanthemums, and then more geraniums. So they're all still doing well in full flower. But I've obviously kept them in here for the cold weather. So yeah.